Well. Hello, everyone. Ah, Gulagoon. uh, God damn it. Hello. Hello? Hey, my voice is crystal clear, by the way. That is good. That is indeed good. I know some other people have missed uh, my other stream. So basically, I do two streams. Hopefully, two streams per day. Just so, a lot of the people like you wouldn't miss the stream. So yeah, right now, uh, even if you might think that, okay, question about the current event, right? No, not this. If y- if for example, if you are asking yourself, like, what would I, how do I call this? What would you prioritize, right? Oh, hello. What would you prioritize? 100%. Uh, prioritize the event, right? I mean, I some of my friend in the Discord server, like they did the math much better than I did, right? And remember, like last time, I didn't do Screaming Forest or didn't farm that hard. This is my third Dark Zone event, and yes, the reason why I still have this helpers and decos because yes, I was lazy. But I managed to get at least one. So yeah, what I'm doing right now for the agenda for today, yeah, it's fine, bro. It's fine. I'm just gonna do this. So the agenda for today is absolutely doing this. I don't want to. I don't want to miss out on the points. So yeah, like I really hope you guys are doing the same thing that I'm doing right now, which is prioritizing the event. I get this. Hmm. Priorities. Get this. And oh, by the way, I released the video, right? I already released the video. For the people that are still afraid on exploring Dark Zone enemies, if this is your first time, you better watch that video. I mean, I'm doing it right now, but yeah. So there is an extra 25 points in warehouse, another 12 in burned restaurant. It's 3 stingers, by the way. You start on greens, go up to DF. First I go to red zones and yellow zones. I prioritize the harder zones first. Why? Like I've said, it's easy to get bored and lazy when playing this game, right? So yeah. It's better for me to prioritize all of these hard zones. Because, in green zones, I could just run. Oh, by the way, for the people that are asking, like for the people that can't wait, right? For the people that are fed up with this current season pass, don't worry, I got you, right? So I think the next event, right? The next event would be, I think the next event we wouldn't have enough time. This event ends on March 3rd, I think. So yeah, uh supposedly the next event would be Undertaker, right? Undertaker event. Sup? Hello. Um, so right, yeah. I think the next event would be Undertaker event. But the reason why I said but, I think the game doesn't have enough time. So straight up, after this event ends, I think that the game will have a long periods of break. Uh, Currently it's the trend in the game. Like the game is taking 1 weeks, 1.5 weeks of breaks before another event arrives. So yeah, straight up, I think after this event is done, yeah, you're gonna be bored. A lot of the players would be asking again, where is the next event? Where is the next event? God damn it, man. Like, I don't understand. Like, a lot of the players are asking for the event, and they're not even going to all of the locations. It doesn't make sense. Like they're always asking for something, and yet they don't even do the bare minimum. You know. So another 1 week of break time after this event, and then no, I don't only play this, right? Like I've said, the reason why it kind of feels like I'm stuck at playing this specific game is that currently, like right now, I am catering to this 80%. It's more of a 80-20, you know. And as you know, as for continual growth, it's more of a 80% are asking me or want me to do this because you know they are still asking questions. And again, the trend for this game, it's never about retention of older players. It's always about newer players joining this game. So yeah, I really have. It's not that. I mean, I also love the game. Don't get me wrong, but still. Uh, so again, the next event I think is gonna be Easter, right? And it's Easter is definitely one of the events that you may want to be sweaty. Why? Because Easter rewards are good. The decorations are good. Aside from the decorations, like the allies from Easter are also good. Especially the backpack, by the way. The 20 slot version or even the 15 slot version is good. So yeah, I mean, I really suggest that a lot of the people are working hard or waiting for Easter. Like, for this specific event, like I said, this event might be a trap. Why? Like again, a lot of the people would be tired, right? They would feel bored to play this game. But then the next event would be pretty fucking good. Yeah, don't overexert yourself with this specific event. You know, just take your time. I mean, this specific event is what? This specific event is made for you to farm alpha coders for the next character. But, you know, even though I still say that Dark Jane is bad, look at this. Even though I say Dark Jane is bad, I think this is Dark Jane, right? Yeah, this This character right here. I pulled for her, by the way. And you know, maybe if I got her to 5 star, you know, maybe I'll have a change of view. I only need one more copy, so yeah. Let's see. And the reason why I also pulled for that, look, I finally got Ghost to 5 stars. Fucking amazing. Yeah. Yeah, don't push yourself, right? Because, you know, like I've said, we all want Easter, right? Just do whatever points you can get. And yeah, just wait for Easter. And you know what else? Yeah. Again, for the people that also hate this specific season pass, the next season pass would either be what? It's either gonna be a citadel or a ghoul or what are ghouls? Warehouse version of the season pass. Let me just clear up all of these enemies and I'll show you the allies that we might get from the next season pass. It's better to be prepared, right? Like, all the more reason why I am saving a lot of drones for the next season pass. And also, even though this might be pretty tiring or repetitive, I think it's good, you know. We are farming for 2 points. One is for this and one is for the season pass. And also we're using a lot of our gears, uncommon gears. Pretty good in my book. Where is the other remaining? Oof. Yeah, mutants. Where is the remaining two? Oh, there's still two more. Oh, by the way, right? If you can't find the other two, you know what that means? It means that, you know, it might be Stomper. Yeah. That definitely isn't Stomper, but still. Let's see. Where is the other one? It's not Stomper. Yeah, it's B. Oh, hell yeah. Welcome back. So, yeah, again, from the things that I've said, the next event is gonna be good. Really good. Right? And by the way, Easter is one of those events that I haven't played. Again, because I was lazy. So, let's see here. Let's look at the allies that are next. Right. So this is the amount of drones that I have, right? So let's see. We're not seeing. Let's see here. This, nope. So this is the ally, Hemosphere Aberration. Again, we don't have enough allies that deal. I mean, unique allies that deals deep wound damage, right? If ever, this is a pretty good passive. Like all of these, vulnerability, 140% of deep wounds damage. Amazing. This guy does not hit flying enemies, by the way. Yeah, 400 points. Look at this. Applies a vulnerability to enemies within range of 7 meters. 20% more heavy weapon. Yeah. Staff Sergeant Romov plus Romanov, right? Very good. Increase the chance of dealing critical damage. Oh yeah, having this guy, and also, by the way, this guy might feel a scam because, you know, he needs a lot of stars, especially this leader talent. But still, if this is the next season pass stuff Sergeant Gromov, definitely I would at least get him to 4-star. I'm gonna get so much season trophies, maybe yeah, maximum, even if you did buy the premium, right? Team damage to bosses increases. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It very good. Oh, by the way, uh Interceptor, this is Institute, uh another character. I think this is Dark Institute, right? So yeah, this is Institute again. There is so much Institute. By the way, like I've said, uh those are the next, right? So it's either gonna be no, 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 no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's either gonna be a citadel or this warehouse. After that, I mean, technically there are three, but again, there isn't an ally from the wastelands. And the reason why I've said these two are the prime suspects for the next, right? For the next season pass, because we have this guy recently. So yeah, there aren't any other allies, unless the big unless is if they added a new ally to this game. So yeah, those two allies, 100% I would use my drones. Like, hey man, I wanted to ask, what's the top priority item? Well, if you you also have to ask yourself, right? Are you really grinding so hard? If you are grinding so hard, one of my math guys, right? His flavor of, you know, niche is doing the math stuff in this game. You can get at least two helper decoration. So yeah, you don't have to worry. Yeah, you really don't have to worry. Is one summon good or 10 summon? It's always 10 summon, Always go for the 10 summon. That's a beef. It's a gluton. Yeah, it is free. Yeah, technically it is free. Now, where is the other tree? Yep. I don't think my armor could last. So, I need to go to my base. Hmm. You know, currently, right? Like right now. Like absolutely right now. Uh, Look at this. So, remember when I said, don't pull for this? Oh, yeah, I did pull, But yes. Yeah. I'm really grateful too, you know. By the way, so I got this, by the way. I got 2 copies instantly. So I need one more to get this guy at this at 5 stars. So basically, you know, even though I did say this is kind of bad, right? But you know, this 5 if you got this character to 5 star. So yeah. I mean, Stoker Diode and Twins, it another good incentive for me to do those facilities if I got this specific ally. And also, yeah, aside from getting Ghost to 5 stars, the only other option left for me right now is either getting this dog, two of this dog, two of this dog, one chop head for 5 star, and this doctor. So yeah, I at least I still got a little bit more of incentives to farm up coders. I mean, so yeah. But yeah, I am just really happy, you know. Like I've said, it is so hard giving your allies specific gears, right? Yeah, good afternoon to you, Mr. Iotonio. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Like, feel free to ask questions if you have questions for about the event. Yeah, it's actually again, it's actually chill that I don't even need to moderate the chat in the stream. Amazing. Less work for me, you know. uh you know, the very first reset, by the way, I almost didn't get the full amount for this points. Currently I'm at this point right now. Yeah, that is good. It's all coming together now. And also the usual my usual grind routine. Yeah, I could add a bot instead of a person. But yeah, again, I would rather not, you know, because I'm really trusting. Like for me, I still trust the good in the people without without having to moderate, uh, without having the need to moderate chats and even the servers. Oh yeah, can delete this. So let's see. Let's get this back. No, it's good. Now I need armor. And look, this is the other problem with armors in this game. Like, you just can't control the chances of you getting, like for example right now, I'm missing a lot of pants, right? And helmets. Yeah, thank you. If ever, you know, uh the journey for this channel is quite fast if you just uh for a regular person, by the way. I know some guys that it took them over a year or something. But yeah, for me, I really think, you know, since this is YouTube's algorithm, it's more of a how do I say this? It's more of a consistency. Yeah, consistency. I mean, you really can't blame people, right? If they couldn't do this. Like, especially for a certain mobile game such as this, right? Like, imagine. Oh yeah, actually I could. That is true. And by the way, I don't have any more tradable items for this. As for the ads, I think I've already watched. Yeah, I'm already done with the ads. Yeah, but really, again, I am just so happy on getting Ghost at 5 stars. Uh, the next problem for me is getting him levels, you know. I think I might purge the levels of my Annie Smith and give it to Ghost. Yeah. Yeah, this. You know, if they only just released, right? If they only just released the season points paired, I mean the season pass paired with this event, like a lot of us would be incentivized to farm all of these points. Wait, what's wrong? Hmm. Extra water can be good. What the fuck? That's just a Pluto. Other gluton, by the way. Oh, for the people that are asking why I have this legendary acid, again, this is just for quality of life. You know, this is an in case of an emergency. Like, if Stomper arrives, saves me a lot of headache. Two more. Yeah, see, a lot of the people are might be thinking that, oh, this is easy, right? And then a random stomper fucking arrives with 4 stingers, right? It's easy to get overwhelmed, by the way. So yeah, just bring the necessary weapon. and you wouldn't have a hard time. Yeah, a Stomper deals a lot of damage. Aside from Stomper dealing a lot of damage, you know what else is troublesome? The stingers, the claws. You know, while running away, like you might forget that Stomper has a special attack. You know, you won't die from the special attack, by the way. And again, it could be a blessing and a curse meeting Stomper, because the guy gives 20 points. But still, for regular people that just want to complete this, it's gonna be a nightmare for them. Three more. What the hell? Yo, especially in Screaming Forest, it's not even worth it to use uncommon weapons, by the way. Just, you know, don't be stingy, right? Shit. Yeah, don't be stingy. Just, I mean, again, if you're only visiting Red Zone, right? For the people that have been visiting Screaming Forest and haven't, so in the Red Zone, the mini boss is Stomper, right? The mini boss in Screaming Forest is Ruptured Beast. That guy has 22,000 HP with 8,000 armor. All in all, that's 30,000, right? And when fighting Ruptured Beast, you're also gonna be facing five, you know, I don't remember the name, but you know, they're kind of like hush ghouls. Oh yeah, very annoying. And you, even though you might say, oh, you only need to do 4 runs at the Screaming Forest. Yeah, it costs a lot of grease, by the way. Aside from grease, I think the major problem is, you know, if you have the necessary weapons. So right now, enemies in right now, enemies in here. Like, where is it? That's 5. But yeah, really, don't underestimate the enemies in this game. Let's see if we can test this out. Oh, by the way, uh, it is also cheap using legendary weapons for Screaming Forest. Like 4 runs, right? Your whole legendary weapon is gonna last for the whole 4 runs. One more. The hell is this guy? Oh, two more. Look at this, 3,726, right? If I'm using acid, I'm dealing 1,700. So yeah, that's 2 hits. You know, aside from the necessary equipment, right? Get some gadget as well. Because you know, at first, you know what I did, right? I tried using Carnifex Heart, and yeah, I mean, you won't die. I just think you need more damage instead of survivability. I mean, yeah, sure, it is very tiring. 10 runs on red zone, 15 on yellow and green. Like, boring and tiring is an understatement when doing this. So yeah, I could understand. Shit, some potatoes. Anyone else shocked that there are mini bosses? I mean, yeah, like I've said, it was quite a surprise. You know, I remember Stomper in this specific Dark Zone event, but I didn't even realize that there was a mini boss as well in Screaming Forest. And you know what? This specific run, by the way, it can be much shorter. Yeah. But I think a lot of us, right? A normal player wouldn't have a lot of energy boosters to spend. Like for even for me, right? Like I have a lot of allies, but it is hard to use them. But yeah. Oh, yeah, by the way, again, search this backpack in red zones. You know, you can get at least one pickaxe or axe that is green. Hi, Kim. Oh, and also if you're already in the red zone, try to kill this guy. You know, don't be lazy. This guy gives 100 season pass points per kill. Yeah, so for example, you're visiting red zone 10 times, easily 1k points. And, you know, aside from uh berries and woody nightshade as well. Oh, and you know, I also switched one of my backpacks. I opted for this for more armor, you know. I picked this instead of durability. Like, I mean, though it is good to preserving durability of spas and snipers, right? But again, I still have a lot of chests to open, so it doesn't matter. What matters for me is a 20 slot with an armor. Yeah, I am focused on this event. And so should you, you know. Like, for example, not all of us have the same free amount of free time, right? Like, some players have only a maximum of an hour, 2 hours of playing this game. But still, you have to maximize and know the strengths and weaknesses of your account. So for me, it is a great boost if I at least get this. Like, what if, even though I am motivated right now to play, right? What if I became lazy? At least I got this specific helper or decoration, you know. And you know, with life, there are still a lot of uncertainties. Like, you never know. Like, what if you have an emergency? You couldn't play the game. You missed about half of the event, right? So you better have to enjoy it right now. So yeah, I could really understand. Again, like, remember in the morning stream, right? Yeah, it really is. That's why I'm bringing a legendary weapon with me. Like, part of the idea was being fast and somewhat efficient enough. I don't know why we are afraid of glutons, you know. They deal so little damage. And look at that. I think you heard one of my notifications, right? Like, one of the notification that popped up is saying, stop playing this. Let's go play Valorant. Oh wait, that's a Stomper, god damn it. See, I told you, that's 9,000 and 15,000 armor. 200 per hit. That's enough. God damn it, man. Oh, by the way, for the people that are also in max level, you wouldn't enjoy using shotguns or snipers. Why? Because, you know, you wouldn't have max skills to fully enjoy the damage. Like, for example, what I'm doing right now, I'm dealing a lot of damage, right? It seems that it is fast and efficient. But for you, it's gonna be different, a whole lot different. Oh, again, there is one good question that someone asked me, by the way. And you know that specific question? Is it worth is it worth it if they used elemental AKMs, right? Uh, my best answer would be, you might think that elemental AKMs deal a lot of damage. Its weakness is that uh, it isn't as fast as you think it is, you know? Like, uh, if ever, this is pass, and snipers are much more faster in clearing the enemy HP bar. So yeah, imagine doing this elemental AKMs at a Screaming Forest. Of course, you are gonna suffer. You know what else is annoying? It is hard, right? It is hard to know if you're gonna get this enough throwables. And usually, the place for the dark zone ruptures are always in the middle. Meaning what? There's no way, there's, even if you try to run in the middle, you'd still end up, what? Killing most of the enemies. So yeah. Dead. But, you know, again, the reason why I do love this type of specific event, uh, it really pushes me to, you know, gather this stuff that I'm missing. So yeah, I don't feel bored at this. It is fun. Kinda relaxing, if I'm being honest. Look at this. It is so easy and also very rewarding. Yeah, it's done. Seen Dunzo. Uh, oops. Wrong gun. Yeah. You know, in max levels that don't have max levels, again, that's gonna be a huge problem. You know, like you're missing out a lot of DPS. Like, look at this. This is, a lot of you are probably on here, right? In this specific level of your skill. This doesn't matter. You know, you're not gonna be doing stealth damage because, you know, like I've said, even though I have this guy, right? Even though I have Wayne, the problem with Wayne in red zone is that uh in red zone, the enemies in red zone constantly spawn, right? And I'm preserving his gears. Look at this, right? So aside from enemies spawning, every time you sneak attack, yes, even though I maxed my skills, like where is it? It's over here. Yeah, look at this skill. Uh, a chance to save energy when switching to stealth mode. So yeah, this is just a 20%. I mean, 10%, 30%, 40%. It's not a guarantee, you know. So most of the time, if you're already running from red to yellow zone, it's already costing so much energy. So yeah, all in all, it's not worth it as you think it is. But yes, on some occasions, by the way, especially if you're using legendary sniper rifles, it is worth it, by the way, to sneak attack just to get that one shot. But again, the biggest problem that you'll ever gonna have is energy. It's just not enough. And like I've said, I am cooking a lot of foods for the next leaderboards. I can't be wasting my food into this event that you can just do by going to your shelter. And as much as I want to preserve my snipers, why do we want to preserve our snipers? Well, look at this. A lot of people still forget. This cost a Mosin and this cost an SVD, right? So yeah. And you know what else is hard? Like if you brought a throwing knife, right? You can get 40 stacks. Let's say you brought 40 throwables. That's like how many runs? Only one, two, three, four. Only 8 runs. So yeah, it's better to grab 30 of these. Like at least the ones that you are killing at least spawn some artifacts or artifact throwables. Look at this. This is the second spawn, right? Like even if I don't search this, I need to. Hey. See? I get things in return. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. The extra points from Burned Restaurant, OGS, and Warehouse and Slammer are for those people that are actually lazy to do these zones. Oh yeah. It's always so hard finding these remaining 2 enemies, by the way. Like, you are even forced to kill some of the enemies in red zone. And not to mention, this is my 4th spawn, right? My 4th spawning enemy. I think for every spawned enemy, it takes at least 2 minutes, a minute and a half. And I know a lot of people that would still complain, like, this event is tiring, da da da. But again, it is easy, it is free, right? So you really can't complain. They have a lot of HP, by the way. 2, 3, 4 hits. From my perspective, right? These specific type of events is also a blessing. Why? Why do I say that? Well, I mean, this is so easy to do, my guy. Like doing this for 3 hours, absolute insane content right here. Like I don't even need to do bosses. It's really saving, uh, you know, back then at the back of my mind, like, I would say things like, I don't need to stream this. Like, I already given the people enough knowledge for this event, right? And I already know that they are gonna be busy grinding for this event. And I said, fuck it, let's do this. Just for the grind itself. I'm grinding the game and I am grinding the algorithm. It doesn't really matter the amount of views. Rather, yeah, it doesn't matter for me. But you're also correct, right? I am neglecting OGS. 3 grease per day is huge. It might seem a little, but if it adds up. Aside from OGS, by the way, I haven't done Forgotten Graveyard for the extra 4 boosters. It is very concerning right now. Like, I don't have enough weapons. Worst case scenario for me is opening one of my chests. Which is never a good idea. Like, do you know how much time it consumes? Like, let's say you try to do all of the locations, right? Risen Farmer, OGS, Torrid Butcher, Warehouse Slammer, Forgotten Graveyard, airdrops in both Screaming Forest. Like, damn. You just can't do it all in one sitting, you know. I mean, you can't be that addicted, and you can't be the type of person that has this infinite amount of time in your hands. Like, even for me, right? Uh, it might, again, it might look that I have a lot of time, but no. Wait. Let me see. I might actually use allies. Oh, hello. Like, how are you? Have you been grinding with this event? This is a very easy event, by the way. It just takes a lot of time and less amount of effort, but still. Oh, yeah, good question. Which do I think is faster? This or Triad? Well, simple answer would be you can enter a limited number of times in Triad and Decayer events. As for this, this event is asking you for 10 runs in red zone, 15 in green, and 15 in yellow. It is indeed insane. No, especially, by the way, especially for the people that are also struggling, like, for like you, right? You need blueprints for your disassembly bench. Like, you also need to do your dailies, right? And for me, this is already a lot. This is consuming a lot of time already. That's 20. I think that I'm going to use one of my allies for even much more to get things much more faster. And I wouldn't want to search this anymore. Or actually, if I have an ally, it would be much faster. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna use an ally gadget booster. And I think I'm gonna use Annie Smith as a DPS. Where is the other two? Like, absolutely insane. Yeah, you only need to kill 3 enemies in green zones. Part of the problem in red zones and yellow zones is finding the enemies themselves. Like, yeah, even though you might think that, oh, I want all of the enemies to spawn at the same time, right? Yeah, sometimes 4 grease. And sometimes additional 2 grease in Forgotten Graveyard. And another additional 2 grease in Hope Farm. If you are lucky, by the way. Is that all? No. You know, last time I got 2 stomper. I met 2 stompers. In my whole 10 red zone runs. So that is an additional 40 points. And currently right now I only met once. I mean, technically for me, it would be a blessing. Because, you know, I could deal with that guy. And, you know, meeting him for that additional 20 points means what? Meeting him would mean that I won't even need to go to locations such as, you know, Burned Restaurant OGS or even Warehouse or Slammer. Because yeah, like for example, if I were to ask you, right? Like, are you really gonna do Warehouse or Slammer in this current condition? Or even Forgotten Graveyard, right? Like, are you really going to? Like, it just doesn't make sense. You won't have enough time. And to make things faster, right? You're either gonna be using legendary weapons or even allies to the mix. How many points I got? Well, I visited, so last reset, right? When the update came around, right? I finished all of the locations. 15 in green, 15 in yellow, 10 in red, and 4 in Screaming Forest. So currently, this is the amount of points that I got, right? Currently, I am here. Yeah, currently I am here. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I haven't missed so much. Where do I put this? Auto delete. To use this. Now these ones. Yeah. Yeah, that is looking good. What about this one? What do they need? I need this. Take this. That is good. Copper wires. Ooh. Oh yeah. I think I maxed the amount of tradable items for this day. Yeah, let me see. I do this. That. Then let's see. Annie Smith. Where is Annie Smith? All right. Like, let's just give her a bunch of energy. Well, I'll be taking this. What else? I'm gonna be replacing this. We'll take the radiation, right? We are gonna take that. Uh, and I'm gonna be using this. This one. So by the way, yes, even though this is, you might think that this is expensive, right? But if I'm gonna be honest with you, most of the time you don't even need this. Yeah, most of the time. In most cases, this is the perfect time to use this. I mean, there is also a food buff that reduces the amount of energy consumption of your allies. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can use this 5 more times. This 1, 2, 3, 4. What about this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And food buffs. I just need to drink water. Yep. I think this is enough for the whole duration of me finishing the runs in my red, yellow, green zones. Yeah, it becomes very annoying. Shit. She is asking for bolts. Nope. You know, for for the people that don't even have allies to use in this event, for DPS allies, right? Like, I have a lot of respect for those people, you know, because they are grinding even though they don't have a lot of good leveled allies to carry them, just to preserve some weapon durability, right? Huge respect, by the way. Yeah, we're gonna be using this. See? It is much faster if I did use my allies. Oh, by the way, again, for the people that are collecting ally gears through red, green, and yellow zone, or even the Screaming Forest or even Forgotten Graveyard, you're always gonna get this version's Stimulus A. Right? You're never gonna get Stimulus B through E. You're never gonna get B, C, D, E. You're always gonna get A versions. So yeah. And most of the time, I disassemble those A versions that I get from ally chest. But, you know, if you do have nothing, if ever you can get your ally gears from either vein or what from either vein or the arc chap. No. With Kira, you know, the chap from the base, from the basement. Yeah, that's where you should get your ally gears. You get a lot more options instead of the normal A versions. Usually the A versions give flat out damage and crit. I mean, yeah, it's good, but you still need to maximize. Like for example, this. I'm using D, B, and C. And it leads me to 1100. So yeah. So yeah, don't rely on those ally chests. Oh, hello, Mr. Flavio. How is your grind for this specific event? Like, I hope you're also grinding, right? Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot. My armor is about to break. Yeah, it can do at least 3 more runs, I think. Yeah, I mean, really, you don't have to push yourself. The event is gonna give you enough points, even if you don't visit the usual locations, and even if you don't visit the Screaming Forest. Oh, by the way, there are mini bosses found at Red Zone and Screaming Forest, if you don't know. So Stomper can be found in Red Zone, and Ruptured Beast can be found in Screaming Forest. And yes, Ruptured Beast has about 30,000 HP, 22 HP, and 8,000 armor. So yeah. I think I'm very close to finishing my dailies. I still don't know. I haven't counted. You know, I'm just doing this mindlessly. Now, if I'm being honest with you, my brain has been shut off. You know. uh, yeah. The event is very, what can I say? The event is very new player friendly, right? Oh, you know, actually, I can even, yeah, I think I will try to use my controller for this, since this is very easy and I have my ally. Like, you using your DualShock or Xbox controller is truly a Giga Chad move. Yeah, I hope my armor can still last one more round. Where is this guy? Yeah, look. Like, even the event is easy, but you know, for the people that are still uh underestimating this game, you might get overwhelmed, you know. Like, if you are a madman, by the way, for the people that are if this is your first time playing this event and you wanted to do the meta route, the middle path, by the way, you want to take this crystal tree. I mean, sure, right? Sure. Go ahead. The grenades that you get from this tree is absolutely amazing. And yes, if you have 4 of these crystal tree, of course, you're gonna get a lot of activators. But again, the problem with that specific decoration is that for the activators, you need to what? You need to get those activators from abandoned shelters. Yeah, I mean, sure. Uh, that is also true. Getting a chance for a legendary. Ah shit, my armor is about to break. Yeah, this is another problem when going to red zone. Like, the dark rupture is far away. Like, really far away. Like, if you started from the top right, you're gonna end up killing a lot more enemies. I think this is my 4th run with this alley, right? And with this restorative. Starting from 100 energy. Well, yeah, to be honest, after I got my ghost at level 81, yeah, I'm going to make what's your progress so far? Yeah, I haven't been counting, but the very first reset, I've gotten all of the locations. Like, here is for a person that hasn't that hasn't neglected event points. Yeah, I'm currently in here. Yeah, look. Very easy. Very easy indeed. Yeah, this event this event just shows like how much are you willing to move, right? Like, there are some events, like, we could all agree, like, some events are more centered towards uh LB, right? Like Hawks, most expensive one. Triad. Yeah, Triad also, by the way. I hated Triad because, again, Triad is more centered towards LB. And we all know we don't even want to face with each other, right? Right? Yeah. This specific event is a godsend for players that want to be chill. Like, you might argue that oh shit. Like, you might argue that this is very tiring other than LB. I mean, sure, like a lot of us can make 30,000 in less than an hour, right? Or even an hour. For this event, for you to visit all of the locations, like, you're gonna waste around 2 hours or 3 hours for the whole duration. So yeah, it's really a matter of perspective. But yeah, for me, totally love this. Pretty chill, and also, you know, an easy content for me. I again, it is so hard. The difference when oh wait, I'm done with red zone finally. You know what that means? Only yeah, only 5 more runs. No. I can't remember. 4 runs in yellow zones. Clearly a big difference when you are fighting a boss. But yeah, also I don't think a lot of people also enjoyed LB. Like, most of the people don't even have uh enough gears to compete. And most of the time, right? Most of the time when there is an LB, sometimes it's never a battle of legendaries. At the end of the day, it is a battle of specialist weapons with nanites, of course. Yeah, I didn't get any. Wait, I only got one stomper spawn at red zone today. If you do get lucky, right? How many points do you need? For a person to be lucky, uh, that is an extra. Yeah, an extra 200 points easy. Oh, by the way, Triad on green zone is much more faster to clear than this. If I'm being honest. Now, I need armor. Huh. Yeah, don't worry. Uh, I am going to destroy this. You know, this could still be used when I'm doing besieged house. So yeah. Now let's see. Starting to really show that I don't have a lot of items to disassemble right now. Well, I mean, it also means that I am actively playing, right? Yeah. I don't have enough items to disassemble. Yeah. Taking all of this. Going to do this. Yeah, still. Good luck with your grind, by the way. Yeah, good luck with your grind. Like, I really hope you'd also grind for this event. It's pretty much worth it, you know. The only thing that cost us is our time. Yeah, it is worth it. Uh, I still thank you for supporting, right? What's important is that you came by. Oh, and I hope that you also improve on your prime runs, you know. Oh, by the way, if you're still here, you don't need to use you don't need to use Hawk's Patriot for prime. Yeah, sometimes using that gun can be very janky. It might ruin the run for you. Yeah, just straight up use your high DPS weapon for prime. Yeah, good luck with your grind, bro. Yes, D6, also a very good weapon. Oh, did you know you can use the D6 for the aberration? I mean, you need to use the skill. So, yeah, there is that. I still like to use my rocket launchers for the spear. I mean, look, we don't even use rocket launchers that much. At least we're using them, you know. Like nobody is using a rocket launcher for uh yeah. You know, I know how much D6 I got from Vane. Like I got 10. I think I got 10. And by the way, I'm not complaining. I love D6, you know. And for the people that have finally built their disassembly bench, I think that you would also love the D6. Like a lot of the people would love the D6. Even if, like, let's say you don't have any nanites, right? The D6 just has a lot of DPS. And also the sound of using the D6, absolutely amazing. No, the only downside from the D6 is what? I think the only downside from the D6 is as much as it deals a lot of damage for a lot of bosses, right? I think the only downside is that even though it is an experimental weapon, it just lacks some damage, you know. It lacks damage for what specific boss. Floor 36. But I guess a lot of people also tried fire version, but still use the acid version of the D6 for floor 36. This is for the people that don't have the frenetic soul taker, by the way. You can use the D6 for floor 36. Really amazing weapon. How many more runs for this yellow zone? I think two more runs. I think two more runs. And then uh green zone runs, which is fast. You know, I should have done this earlier using my ally, Annie Smith. Saves me a lot of time. Who's next? Who is next? Jesus, man. Like, the game really hates you. Like, they really want you to find the remaining two ruptured enemies. Yeah, I think one more. Vamos! Wait, let's... Oh, I need to do this. Wait, why did I enter this zone? No. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Yeah, hopefully this is the last yellow zone run. This. They really like to scatter around the entire map. Again, where the fuck are the two enemies? Alright. That's not it. Found him. Yep. I think. I think that's all of them, right? What? Oh, God. God. Absolutely insane. And I also entered the map again. Yo, keep in mind, right? Keep in mind, the stream is 1 hour and 42 minutes, right? And this is just doing red zone and yellow zones. I mean, granted that I've been doing some other shit like disassembling, but still, 322, 3,400. That's gonna be 2 days of grinding, right? Like, I really thought that was the final run. Turns out I was wrong. What if we use all of this? That's 2. This is 3. Right? Where is the other one? Is the question. Hmm. Last one. Last one. I mean, look at my season pass points. It's already half. And this is just the first day, right? This is just the first day of what? Of the reset. Since we've gotten the 30,000 points. Jesus. How much more? If this is it, it should be 15, right? Only 15 runs. Like, why is this taking so much? I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand. I remember that I at least did this once, so yeah, right now it isn't making any sense. I mean, sure, I get more points, right? Like, did I completely miscalculate? Yeah, if I remember, only 15. Absolutely insane if there is one more. Yep, that is 15. For this, 14 runs. Damn it. One final push. Like, onwards. Allies. We have this. As for this, almost half. Almost half. Let's see. I think my ally can handle most of the enemies. Yep, that's done. So that is 13 more runs for this green zone. Damn. You know, it is indeed mentally taxing. I mean, it is not hard. Don't get me wrong. This is easy. What's really long is still the loading times. It doesn't take a minute, right? 30 seconds, but still. Now, where's the other one? Spawn! It's good. Oh, by the way, since I'm already here, so I wouldn't suffer from... Yeah. You see? Like, like I've said, this is mentally taxing, by the way. It's really not about the difficulty. It's really more about, like, you gotta ask yourself, right? You really gotta ask yourself, like, is doing the green zones worth it? It's 9 times 15. Right? Let's see. Well, that's 135 points per day. Let's see how much 135 points give you. Grenades. Grenades and 60. Uh, Wait, 13. 12 more runs. 12 more runs. Let's see who can finish our zones faster. If it's you or me, you know? I only have green zones left and Screaming Forest. And you know, like I've said, the Screaming Forest is optional. Plus, I only got one Stomper spawn. I mean, right now I'm using my allies, right? No, I am much faster, right? As I'm using allies. But still, this is mentally taxing. Yeah, that's how many more runs? 11 more runs. Hmm. No Stomper for you in the red zones? Well, like I've said, it could be a blessing or a curse, you know. Plus 20 points. But still, I am grateful. Because, like, I am having extra storage, right? Because I'm using all of these green weapons. Wait. No, no. I forgot. I forgot to take the food in the cabinets. God damn it. Ten more runs in the green zone. Ah. Oh, also, I don't even know where to get the activators for the drones. From the helper, I mean. So imagine me doing this, right? And I don't even know where we could get the activators for the drone helper. All I know is that the extra fire damage is good. Like especially for the people for the people that forgot to bring fire damage in Slammer, right? I know it just means that you can use your random ass spas for burning holes. 9 more runs. Oh, by the way, you guys, are you all familiar with the game Sifu? No, I recently got that game, and I really want to test that out. You know Sifu, like Master Sifu from Kung Fu Panda. Where are the other two? First, one more. Just try to get this and this. One more, one more. What the fuck? Yep. Now I don't have any energy. You know, another incentives, right? Another incentive for me to go to the OGS, aside from fuel cans and grease, I think they need to put, I don't know, some kind of a permanence, or at least, like, for example, Butcher, right? Like, you need to fight Butcher 5 times to get the skull. You know, at least give, like, for example, Stomper arrives at OGS every 5 runs, right? They should just add that. And it's so hard getting chip shells, like, especially for events like this one, right? Like, we are more focused towards this event, so of course, yeah, so of course, uh it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't need allies for greens. I'm just making this really fast, you know? Like, I'm rushing to the center. My ally kills all of the unnecessary enemies. Yes, it is rather expensive, energy-wise, and also durability-wise for my allies. But still, that is her job, by the way. Yeah. I leveled you up to be my fucking DPS, so do your job, my lady. And yes, I think I'm gonna get her levels. Yes, I am gonna suffer from doing what? From doing secret floors, C3. Uh, Wait, actually, yeah. If Arc is gonna reset, I'm not gonna give her levels to Ghost yet. Since Arc is gonna reset. And yes, for you guys as well, please do Arc secret floors. At least up to C4, you know. C1, C2, C3. That is totally unfair. It spawned 3 claws. It is consuming a lot of energy. Also, not just energy, by the way, since I have this. Yeah, it is a sacrifice. It's a passive ability. It doesn't need any activator. Well, a lot of the passives don't work if your ally's energy is below 20. You have done your job, Danielson. You have made Mr. Miyagi very proud. I can use this ally instead. Can use this ally instead. So I can use this in what? For tomorrow. In the next reset. What? Let's see. Where is the ad box? Yeah, there it is. I think. Pop, pop, pop. Yes. Oh, did you know back then, when completing daily quest, right? When completing daily quest back then, it gives way so much gold other than today. I think today, I could understand the reason why it didn't give so much gold right now is because right now it contains at least it contains a lot of rare materials. Yes, it's useless for endgame players, but for lower level players, it's a very huge help. And as at the same time, it drops some coders, right? I mean, back then there were no allies, so there were no coders. So I really understand. But you know, if you ask me, I want the gold. I mean, again, part of the problem was the players themselves. Like, because a lot of the players were complaining, like, what's the point of gold? Where do we even use this? Yeah, OGS can give chip shells too. But again, like I've said, it is by chance. It is never a guarantee. And like I've said, it is easy to forget doing OGS, just because, right? The reason why it is so easy to forget is because even though, yeah, sure, grease, right? Fuel cans for your motorbike, but still, something so redundant isn't very rewarding for end game players. Like, imagine doing OGS, right? It can take up to, you know, 10-15 minutes, right? Like, that clear time is already a clear time for, I don't know, warehouse or slammer. So yeah, if you were to choose, right? Yeah, that is very lucky indeed. But you know, sometimes, yeah, did you know this? If you got Stomper on OGS and then you got another Stomper in Slammer, sometimes it just doesn't give you chip shells because, you know, it already spawned. So yeah. So sometimes, even though you might feel that you got lucky, right? You got Stomper in OGS and then Slammer. Yeah, it's the same concept with doing airdrops, right? Like, let's say you did airdrop on a later hour, right? Close to reset, right? When I say reset, the game reset, where ally chest gets resetted, ads gets resetted, right? So yeah, if you do airdrops close to reset, the next airdrop that you're gonna do, it won't drop any dark shells. Whoa. Whoa. Bro. Wait, how many more runs? This. Yeah, now I've lost track. Oh, you're talking about the helper. Wait a minute. So, this game says that after getting all of the rewards, we can have access to this, which contains all of the reward, right? Is this correct? Wait, that's actually a huge amount of coders, by the way. And 10? Also, the Specialist Hawks MP5. I think this is one of those underrated specialist weapons. Yeah, two of one good or two good, and of course the tree, the crystal tree. Damn. Now, the only good enemy is a dead enemy. Bruh. Like, isn't it the game? Like, all of the enemies are undead. Wait, I forgot the count. Is it 4 more times? Yeah, I really forgot. Should I just skip and get the fucking weapons? You know, get the coders. Well, let's see here. I have 265 left. But, you know, I'm not even getting... Yeah, I'm not even getting value for the alpha coders. Right? When I say I'm not getting any value, like, I'm not expecting, I really am not expecting any more allies that I would want for 5 stars. If ever the next 5-star character for me is Chophead. Yeah, Chophead and 2, Dr. Anna Pavlova. So yeah, I mean, 1 Chophead one chop head can be good. And one more chop head. Just so we could unlock the critical damage. As for any other allies, by the way, yeah, I'm done. Oh my god. That amount of effort. all for that. All for just a drop of blood. God. Yeah, now I am free. I am absolved of my sins. You know, I can finally rest. I mean, not totally, you know. I still need to do I still need to do Screaming Forest, but you know, it's either offline or very early on in the morning for me. But still, guys, maximize your points, please. I mean, I'm begging you, you know. The event is not hard, it's more of a willpower, really. It really is. And again, a lot of these a lot of these weapons you can get. So yeah. And also for the other people as well that are struggling to get basic. Wait, it doesn't have any the chest piece, right? What the fuck? Oh yeah, the game doesn't give you the chest piece. What the fuck? You know, I was gonna say you're gonna get some legendary armor, but you know, it was missing the chest piece. God damn. Anyway, still, man, the weapons in here, especially these Peacemaker, very decent weapon, right? When I say decent, you can kill, you can kill, Plague Bukor with that pistol, by the way. Wait, really? I forgot. Yeah. I am now completely done with today's endeavor. But yeah, I really hope you guys have been grinding. Like, don't neglect this event even though it is easy. Like, you just might regret it. Like me. Anyway, uh good luck with your grind, everyone. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll be going now. Peace.